my lovelies. Welcome to day 24 of our Lent journey. Today's character talk is about Paul and Silas, praising in the middle of their pain. Who were Paul and Silas? They were powerful partners in the gospel. Paul was once known as Saul, a man who persecuted Christians. But after encountering Jesus on the road to Damascus, his life completely changed. He became one of the greatest missionaries in the New Testament, writing many of the epistles in the Bible. Silas was a respected leader in the early church, chosen to travel with Paul on his missionary journeys to preach the gospel. Together, Paul and Silas went from city to city, preaching about Jesus, performing miracles, casting out demons, and strengthening believers. Today's reading, Acts 15-17, where we see their powerful partnership in sharing the good news, even when it gets them thrown into prison. Why were they thrown into prison? Paul and Silas weren't criminals. They were missionaries, preaching about Jesus. One day, they helped a girl who was being used for money by fortune-telling. After she was set free, her owners got mad and dragged Paul and Silas to the authorities. They were beaten, stripped, and thrown in prison for doing what was right. What happened in prison? Instead of crying or complaining, instead of asking God, why is this happening? They started to sing, they started to pray, and even though it was midnight, they made a praise party. Woo! Then, boom! An earthquake shook the prison. The chains broke and the doors flew open. But they didn't run away. Instead, they stayed and shared Jesus with the jailer, who gave his life to Christ that night. Woo, what an amazing ending. Here's today's challenge. Today, no matter what's going wrong, praise on purpose. Sing a worship song, say thank you to God, smile, even when it's hard. Say it out loud. My praise is louder than my problems. Today's quiz time. What did Paul and Silas do in prison? A. Complain to the guard. Oh, why am I here? I did the right thing. B. Sang and prayed. C. Wrote letters to friends. Comment below with your answer. Bye, my friends.